Peter, you're starting the year off just right. You even started the recording.
Doing well.
You know what, Pat Dryer? Subtlety is not a virtue of yours. All right. Well, I think in the interest of time, because I know Fred Gillen indicated he's going to be here, but he was busy opening a bottle of red wine, I think. But I think we'll get started anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of Your Next Level Mastermind. And our topic for today is, how do you invest in your customers, in your clients? How do you invest in your clients? But before we talk about that topic, the people here who've joined us are prepared to share a little bit about what they do and how they can possibly help you. And I'd like everyone who's watching this recording to make sure that they reach out to every single person. I say this every time, I'm saying it again. You don't know who you don't know, and you don't know who they know. So they may not be the person you may want to do business with directly, but goodness me, they may have an introduction that can give you exactly what you're looking for. So please don't miss this opportunity for everyone on the call and for everyone watching the replay to make sure that you reach out to the people. The links are available there. Make yourself at home with them. They are making their time available for you. And to be quite frank with you, they are ready, willing and able to service you and help you in any way they possibly can. They're darn good people. Okay, so without any further... Yes, Joy.
Peter, could on that topic, could I just dive in? And I'd like to say a big thank you to Jeff Veal. Last year, when I was having a bit of a bad spell, he spent time on a call with me and encouraged me to keep going. In particular, he told me I needed to put up my prices for my existing offline client. At the time, I was under contract and couldn't change it. But that contract ended at the end of December 22, and I doubled my hourly rate. And although they choked a little bit, they renewed the contract. So big thank you to Jeff.
Well done,
he really helped me.
Thanks, they Jeff. Knew there was fair value there. They knew they were thinking
good stuff. I love to hear that. Well done, Jeff.
Always get paid what you're worth, Joy.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Joy. That was really lovely of you. And you're worth it, Jeffrey. Well done. All right, let's get started. Pat, we're going to start with you, followed by Yvonne Jones.
That's great news, Joy. You know, they know that there's value there. You double your price and they stay with you. I once had a client when I was in sales that he asked me, he says, I need to make more money. He says, I don't know what to do. And I told him, I says, you know what you can do? I said, double your prices. I said, if you did double your prices, do you think you would lose half your people? And he said, no, I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. And I said, well, there you go. I said, now you have a place to start. Anyway, Joy, congratulations on that. Hi, everybody. I'm Pat Dryer, and I'm from Phoenix in the USA. I'm about 3 hours from the Grand Canyon and 3 hours north of the Mexican border out here. And I'm in network marketing with a company called My Daily Choice. And there's a crazy little fact for you. Most people, and 90% of people that are in network marketing, think that network marketing is sales, and it's not. It's anything but. So when I find people who want to make money, excuse me, I show them how to make money using network marketing as that vehicle. And we have a system that is so simple that anybody can do it. It doesn't require selling. And the best part is it doesn't take much of your time. Now, this is without a doubt the best way to own your life and obtain freedom. And the only thing that's really required from you is desire and commitment. I'll teach you everything else. Once you learn these skills, you really never have to go back to work for anyone else ever again. So if you're interested, I'll get you some information. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you very much, Pat. Well done. Yvonne Jones, followed by John Allen.
Hello, everyone. I am Yvonne A. Jones, your trusted guide for women who are online entrepreneurs, mature women online entrepreneurs, and I get to support them to grow their business. They want to make high profits. And I do this through my profitable relationship building framework. The good thing about it is that I meet a lot of women, my own clients and others I speak with, who want to grow their business, but they hate marketing. I help you grow your business without feeling like you have to be a marketing expert. I am Yvonne A. Jones, and my mantra is focus on relationships and the money will follow. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Yvonne. And that is oh so true. Focus on the relationship and the money will follow. Okay. Okay. John Allen, followed by Jeff Veal.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. I'm John D. Allen of Allen Small Business Coaching. May I ask you guys 3 simple questions? Are you 100% satisfied with the prospects you're attracting? Are you attracting your ideal prospects? That's question 1. Question 2 is, are you 100% satisfied with your conversion rate? Because are you converting all the people that you want to convert to become those paying customers or clients? And the third question is, are you satisfied with your cash flow? Are you suffering cash flow shortages, shortfalls? No, these are 3 things that I help small business entrepreneurs solve. I may or may not be the right person for you and never know until we talk. I don't know if I can help you or not. So I live in Ontario, Canada, just outside of London, the one without the big bridge clock, and deal with English-speaking people all over the world. So if you'd like to discuss any of these challenges, we'd love to help you. Again, John D. Allen of Allen Small Business Coaching. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you very much, John. Jeff Veal, followed by Joy Healy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jeff Veal, the business guru from the Philippines. Known as the mass marketer. I'm the guy who gives you all the secrets the other guys want to charge you a fortune for, and I'll give them to you for free and help you along the way. What I'm looking for, I've got a team up here in the Philippines. What we're looking for, anyone who wants to use automation and get a lot of time back in their business. We've got some wonderful software where we can get you 20 to 50 hot prospects every day in your niche. All you got to do is press the button. For example, I can give you the coffee pot, I can give you the coffee, the milk, the water, but I can't come and plug it in for you. So you've got to press the button, right? We get people who actually pay us the money and then don't press the button. Well, we don't want you. If you're not prepared to get off your ass and do a little bit of work, we don't want you. So if you want to get some new clients and have a great year, please feel free to reach out to me. My details are in the chat. Thanks, everybody.
Good. Thank you very much, Jeff. Joy here. Well, by the way, action taking is the name of the game, correct? No? Action taking. Joy Healy, followed by Ashfin.
Hello, I'm Joy Healy from Norwich, UK, and I have an offline business which keeps me very busy, but online I help baby boomers who didn't plan for a comfortable retirement and so are interested in making an extra income online, full-time or part-time. The 3 types of problems such people typically face are lack of technical expertise, lack of time, and lack of money. I can help solve these 3 problems for many with the training I'm following that aims to turn you from a failed opportunity seeker into a fully trained affiliate marketer running it as a business. And my offers are in the chat. Thanks very much, Peter.
Thank you, Joy. Welcome, Monica. Nice to see you. Happy New Year. I'm lip reading very well here because you're muted. Anyway, Afshin Noohi, good to see you, my man. Followed by Karen.
Good to see all of you and Happy New Year. Warm New Year to all of you. Have a successful and healthy year. Yvonne, John, Jeff, everybody, Joy. And I'm glad to be part of this group. And I help small businesses to increase their revenue. Basically, I ask you a question. If you have people who made an appointment to come and see you in your business and they don't show up, do you have a system to get them back to you, to come back? If you need help in that regard, we can help you. My name is Afshin Noohi, 416-722-7772. I'm here in Toronto, Canada, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Ashwin. Make sure you put those details in the chat, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Well done. Okay, Karen, over to you, and welcome again to join us, followed by
Hi. Hi, yeah, my name is Karen. I'm a photographer who specializes in doing headshots for your LinkedIn and your other socials. And I'm here to make you look fantastic on LinkedIn and your other socials, because you know what? First impressions that count, and you know what? And also a picture tells 1,000 words. So I believe having a strong visual impact on your personal branding is really important, because that's what your potential clients will look for. And I also, I used to also, you know, sell my photo prints of Sydney at the Kirribilli market. So in case you're not from Sydney, you know, that's like a harbour side suburb. You need a harbour bridge, you know, and yeah, so before, this is what I was doing before COVID. So I was coming across a lot of travelers and locals, you know, who'll be interested in my photos of the harbour, you know, but now I'm also looking to boost my sales of those photo prints online. So those are my goals for this year, you know, not just only that, but also to, you know, get some regular clients, you know, who want to boost their personal branding online.
Well done, Karen, and welcome again. And
Thank you.
please make sure you put your links in there. And for anybody who's joining us here or watching the replay, Karen is good at what she does. And if you're on LinkedIn and you haven't got the experience and the expertise of the photography skills of Karen, reach out to her. She can make a huge difference to your business just by taking the right photos. All right. So well done, Karen. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Monica Periade, nice to see you.
Hello, everyone.
There you go.
Hello. Happy New Year, everyone. And thank you very much. My name is Monica Periade, and I run a concept called Coaching Lives by Monica Periade. I help people overcome stress, enjoying their current life, and while improving and overcoming self-doubts, negativity, anxiety, and in particular toxic workplaces or toxic relationships. I'm based online. I'm originally from Romania, and I'm a world traveler. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. You are a world traveler. There's no doubt about that. No one never know where you are. Okay, Mark Engstar, nice to see you at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, thanks, Peter, and hello all. Yeah, I'm from New Zealand, as Peter said, and I'm a wealth making opportunities consultant and your wealth making partner. And we're launching a couple of businesses this month where we help people, we provide platforms and help you market your products and services. So, which is totally free to advertise your products, services on our site. This week, we should be launching our services company. So we're selling coaches, consultants, influencers, mentors, and virtual assistant services, and that on the site. So, yeah, just reach out if anyone wants a hand with their products. And another couple of weeks with their services. Another couple of weeks we'll be doing products company as well. So that has other multiple streams of income that are potentially available to you. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mark. And by the way, in the past, the contact links for you have been just your LinkedIn profile. Are there other contacts we can now use to get access to you?
Yeah, Facebook as well. And that too,
if there are, do me a favor, just message me with your links, and I'll put them in there for you. All right.
I'll do it later today, mate, sort of thing.
Yeah, when
That's
you,
okay.
well, when you get time. That's okay.
Thank you.
All right. Happy to help. All right. Now, apologies before we get into the topic. From Anthony and Janet Pacelli, they're both as sick as dogs, right? And they apologise profusely for not being here, but they're going to be here next week. Nick Cree, who some of you are familiar with. He's a really good guy, Nick. He runs a whole series of sessions. He can't make it because he gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He's in your territory, Karen. He's from Australia, right? He's up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and to get on a call at midnight is going to be a bit tough for him. But he's going to contribute in any way he can. Helen Pert from New Zealand, we alluded to earlier. Helen would like to be here, but she said, I'm no good at 2 o'clock in the morning. So she's going to watch the replay, but by the same token, please reach out to her. And Helen, you make sure you reach out to these people. Andrew Kavanagh, he's traveling. I don't know where he is. I think he's in Tasmania, but I'm not sure. But he'll be here next week. Penny Kennedy, she can't make it. Unfortunately, she's got a whole lot of things on her plate right now. And Jessica Crooks. Jessica joined this mastermind an hour ago. And I sent her a message saying, Jessica, we don't start for another hour. So I said, come back in another hour. And she said, oh, I've got all these time frames. We've got all the time zones all mixed up. So she may still join us, but otherwise I'm going to put in an apology for her because she did try to join us an hour before we started. All righty. Here's our topic. How do you invest in your clients? Okay. And the reason I picked this topic, because I like to keep things really simple, right? And there's only two ways that you can grow your business. You can either get more customers or keep the ones you've got and get them to buy more from you. There's no other way you can grow your business, right? So, so that's the importance of customers or clients. So my question is, are you generating the right relationships with your clients in order to make sure they stay with you, buy more from you, etc.? And that's why I'm saying, how do you invest with your clients? Because what you do could be of great help and interest to other people. Because there's no doubt about it, it's much easier to do business with an existing client than it is to go and try and find a new one, right? So without any further ado, for those who'd like to comment first, just use the, what do we call it? The reactions button and raise your hand, and I'll take you in the order that your hands are up. John Allen, you're first up, cab off the rank. How do you invest in your clients?
One of the biggest things that I believe in doing is help the clients make money right away, because the people that come to me, most of them aren't making the money they want. So if you help them make money in their first 30, 60 days max, they're more apt to stay with you. And the way that you do it is, again, you concentrate on their problems. You know, fall in love with their problems, not your solution or your program. And by falling in love with their problems, showing them where that you can help them overcome that problem, that's where they're going to get ahead. The other thing is, a lot of people don't realize what their problem is. One of the things I'm sure a lot of you run into, I know that I do, people talk about their business. Well, you know, I've got no cash flow. One of the things I always ask them is, what do your receivables look like? And if you're carrying a lot of receivables, you got a choice. Either you're paying for the products and service your customers are using, or they're paying for it. You know, and when you got receivables, you're paying for their products and services. You know, they got your money in their pocket. And the whole concept is it needs to come to you. So one of the ways is to help them collect the money on their receivables. Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, John. And I mean, it's also important that, that clients, and we're all clients, right? And we all crave a personalized experience with someone that we can trust. That's really as simple as it is. And if you can crack that code, you've got a business that's going to make a lot of money, right? If you can generate a personal experience with a potential client, okay, and have a trusting relationship with them, I mean, it's nothing more complicated than that, because just make them feel special. Yvonne, over to you.
Thank you, Peter. I have 3 simple ways that I invest in my clients. Number 1, you alluded to this a few minutes ago, and that is building a strong relationship. I do this by getting to know my clients on a personal level so that I understand their needs, their goals, their challenges. This helps to build trust and create a long-lasting relationship. Number 2 is that I provide value. I continuously look for ways to add value to my clients' lives, whether it's through my products or services, or by sharing other people's valuable information and be a resource for them. They may not know where to find the information, but I find it for them and give it to them, giving credit to whomever is the source. And then the third one is being responsive. My clients don't expect that I'm going to answer immediately, but I try to exceed their expectations. When I can, I answer immediately, or at least acknowledge that I have received their message, if it's an email or a text. And so by being responsive, again, it builds trust and show them that I care about them and I value them as a client, but I also show that I value them as a person. Doing simple little things like if I know one of my clients is not well, and I'm giving them a call or sending them an email if I don't want to disturb them, or a text just checking on you to see how you're doing. It's amazing the connection and the relationship that I've built with my clients over the years. And as a testimony to that, I closed a membership that I had been running for 3 years at the end of December. Just along what we're talking about here, I'm starting a pilot mastermind at the end of this month. Many of them, this is 3-4 times what they were paying for the membership. And a number of them are joining me in the mastermind because of the relationship that we have built and the value they have gained.
Excellent. Well done. And good luck with the mastermind, Yvonne. Eh? Exciting times. Well done. Joy Healy.
Oh, okay. Hi. Right. Well, because I'm part-time in this, obviously my offline client is my top priority, especially now I've doubled my rates. But for the, for my online clients, I invest time in them, and what I do is try and source offers that will help them at their level of experience, because many of them are just not experienced at all. And I'm an email marketer, so every day I email everybody with an offer that I think is suitable for them, and I reply to specific emails and Facebook messages that they send me as a result of that. And now I've started doing it regularly. It has started paying off, and people are contacting me with sensible questions. When I answer those questions, they're, taking action. So that's what I do. I invest time in them. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Joy. And it's worth it, isn't it? It's worth investing the time.
Yeah. Yes, it is starting to pay off.
Can you give an example?
I might be able to next week at this time, but a decent sized one. But I have had some small wins with people purchasing small offers from me and joining programs. But as I say, I've got fingers crossed in the pipeline, but I'm not going to say.
Okay, well, I'd love you to share your success when you get it, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Be positive about that. Okay.
Thank you.
Pat Dryer.
How do I invest in my clients? Mine's a little different. I'm in network marketing. I'm not a coach or coaching, deal with coaches as clients, but I put them in front of people that are better than me. I'm not the expert, Peter. I don't pretend to be. I don't want to be. And if I was, I wouldn't say I am. It just doesn't duplicate. People can't do it. So I show them how to really keep things simple by teaching them how to be an expert from afar. And what I mean by that is we use a third party to point, guide, and direct people to. And we use people who will put them in front of people who will teach them the answers and maybe answer all their questions. So expert from afar is probably the best thing I can do with people, because it duplicates. And so by them not being the expert, it makes it easier for them, allows them to get started fast. And when they see that all they have to do is a few simple steps and then point, guide, and direct people to whatever they need, they look at you and they say, that's all you do? I can do that. It makes it simple for them.
Well said, Pat. Well said.
Thanks, Peter.
Interesting. In terms of making customers feel special, and Yvonne, this is right up your alley because you're the customer relationships guru. But to me, I said earlier, it's about making them feel special, because we all love to be made feel special, okay? But in particular, is to do things that they completely don't expect, okay? Completely don't expect at all. It's completely a huge surprise to them. And if you can combine that with being there for them, okay? So many times people become clients or customers and they're sort of forgotten about, okay? If you are there for them and continually surprise them, they will continually surprise you with the longevity they have with you, the loyalty they have with you, and the referrals they will give you, because they have they've bonded with you. And as I said earlier, clients and customers crave for a personalized experience. They really do. And there's no other substitute for that. Ashwin, I've had my little bit, sorry about that. Ashwin, sorry.
Very much. I think most of us covered many of the aspects. And one thing that I learned to do is not to be boring, because that's the worst crime against humanity when you're dealing with the customers, not to be boring. So the weekly emails that I send, I always try to put some kind of humor in it, and also to make it more personalized. I'll tell them a little bit about my personal life, just a little bit. And I got good response from that. Yeah, that's it. Not to be boring to the customer in your communication, basically.
Yeah, and you know, that's a very good point, Ashwin, because we sometimes get too darn serious, don't we?
Yes.
And we should put a bit of fun in things. So I agree with that. I agree.
Exactly.
Well said. Well said, mate. What about you, Mark? What thoughts do you have about how do you invest in your clients?
Yeah, I was the same thing. I'm sort of trying to create communities as well where I can offer them great opportunities, and that too. I'm trying to help them now by giving them a place to sell their products, services. I'm trying to help people become entrepreneurs instead of just giving them a job, etc. as well. And I'm trying to show them how to make ongoing passive income on the side of what they're doing if necessary. So I'm just trying to bring a lot of things to people things that I like, and etc. And I think are useful. Sharing financial knowledge, sharing life knowledge, you know, things that are good for your health, etc. It's you know, that comes with the wealth, etc. And well, should be. And so I just like to share the knowledge and the opportunities with that many don't have, etc. too. So I'm just trying to make it more of an even playing field and all that too, and teach the poor a lot of what the rich know and how they operate. And so that's sort of what I'm thinking long term as well. I'm organising things generational and all that too. So I'm helping people to build their own businesses and the willable, etc. So I'm just giving people what I think that will help them and make the world a better place.
Oh, that's good, Mark. In other words, you really are being there for them, right?
Yeah, I think so. You know,
and that's what it's all about. Well done. Yeah, well done, mate. People will respect that, and more important, they'll appreciate it, and they'll remember you. Karen, over to you. How do you invest in your clients?
Well, what I did last year, was that I sent them, like a Christmas card, and did a handwritten message, like you suggested, short and simple. And I think that sort of went a long way. It sort of featured one of my photos that featuring the the light display at St. Mary's Cathedral. So I try to personalize in a way that shows a bit of what other photography I do. But I think a handwritten message does go a long way, because at least it shows them that I've taken the time, to, I guess, think about, how I encourage or how I can, what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it might be a small thing, but I think it's a big step, and I'm so glad I did it, and I don't look back.
Okay.
Yes. And
Thank you, Karen.
And also another thing is that how I invest in the people who I work with. I show them the pose that they can do, and I encourage them to maybe practice the pose in front of a mirror. But on the day of a shoot, I'll sort of guide them through the poses. I'll make it really fun, and I find that, when you have that sort of atmosphere, then people enjoy themselves. And you know what, like one lady was saying to me, she was saying that now she feels more comfortable next time she does a photo shoot with me, or something along the lines of that.
Because for some people, or for many people, and I'm one, I've never done a photo shoot in my life. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm talking about as a customer.
Well, yeah, because I just always remember that not everyone's a model, so that's why I create I sort of gather pins from Pinterest, create a board, and let them have a look for the future reference. So, and then when I guide them, then they think, well, that wasn't so hard. And then I had people who sort of did shout outs for me, and that's how I get referrals sometimes too.
Well done. Thank you, Karen. All right. Hey, Yogesh, nice to see you, my man. Who's next? What about you, Monica?
Yogesh is back and ready to go back to work. I saw your post there, Yogesh. Welcome home.
We'll start with you, Monica.
Yeah, so when it comes to me, it's I think number one, like you, so many of us out there, it's about, am I still connected?
Yes.
Like everyone else, is about listening with empathy. So I think in my expertise, in my field, so it's about listening so we can relate to their to the people needs. So that's one thing. And the other way that I would say I invest, every word in my books are an investment to the people that I want to help, to the people that I come in contact. And I think 50 years of experience, which I'm proud of, I think speaks for itself. So, and especially restoring the faith, because due to trauma, due to stress, due to so many things, people lose faith and lose hope, and they start to doubt themselves, maybe sometimes because of a toxic relationship or toxic environment, toxic workplace. So they start to put so much pressure on themselves. So I think the biggest thing that I invest is I see the best potential in that person. I listen to their pain, and I make sure I help them grow back the person they are meant to be.
Thank you, Monica. Good to see you. Always good, great advice. And by the way, Lisa, are you there? Lisa Jackson, she's new to our group, and it's nice to, I can't see you, Lisa, but can you hear us? Anyway, I'll come back to you. But Lisa Jackson's a new member of our Your Next Level community, and I'm delighted to have her come and join us. I hope she can get a camera going or join us in some way. Okay. Bonnie just said, Bonnie Rose, great topic. Sorry, I can't make it, having some issues. All right. Jeffrey Veal, how do you invest in your clients?
Good question. Basically, my philosophy is give more than what you take. That's my first mantra always. Give more than what I take. Talk to my clients on a regular basis. Keep in touch and let them know the progress. Let them know the mistakes. Let them know what's right. Let them know what's wrong. let them know the progress because they'll forgive you. If there's something, I mean, if Facebook changes something or Google changes something, it's out of your control, but the client doesn't know that unless you explain that to them, right? So they've got to go on a journey with you. What else have I got here? Form a Facebook group and get them to network with each other. I like all my potential clients and clients to network with each other and help each other, right? Because you don't know what you don't know. And I've got a team of experts I've gathered up over the years from all over the world. So they can virtually, if I don't know it, I mean, a lot of things I don't know, but if I don't know, I can reach out to someone who does know, right? It's like reaching out to a good lawyer. Use some automation. For example, a frequently asked questions is very important on your website or any dealings you do with your client, because a lot of the things that are coming up regularly, it'll take away the frustration for the client. It'll make your life a bit easier because the question they were going to ask you is going to be answered for them in that frequently asked question. I mean, you're not trying to fob them off, you're just trying to educate them, all right? And I guess my last one is, I like to make my clients a lifetime friend. To me, they're not just a client, they're a friend. And they're a friend I can help. That's all for me, guys.
So you are a big believer in personalized experiences, Jeff, for you, right?
What was that last part, Peter? A believer in?
Personalized experiences for your customers.
Yeah, I guess I like to make things memorable for them. I certainly do that with my mask and my persona.
Well, they're also your friends. That means that there's a personal experience, right? There's a bonding taking place, right?
Yeah, correct. Well, I'm at the stage of life now where I can pick and choose, and I certainly do.
Yeah, because there's some clients you might not want to ever bond with, right?
That's right. Basically, you can only, it's like some clients, they buy the blind dog and they want to pull you around. Well, it doesn't work that way, right? If you go to the doctor, you don't tell him how to do the operation.
Well said. Yogesh, how do you invest in your customers and clients?
Hi, everyone. Good to be back and see everyone in the new year. So happy new year. Thanks, Pat, for that welcome. Honestly, I didn't even want to come back in the online space. I was so happy away for a while. Yeah, how do I invest? So when it comes to my students, like what Monica said earlier, I listen to their needs. What do they really want? Some of them don't really want to learn speaking. They just want to be more confident in a certain field or have the confidence to do something. So I exactly ask them, what's their vision? What do they want to achieve? Do they want to be a YouTuber? Do they want to be a model? Do they just want to have more social skills? What do they really want? So I first listen to what they want. If it's a parent, I follow up with them. For example, if one of my parents recently messaged me that one of my students has started a cryptocurrency for kids club and he's doing a presentation. So I attend these presentations. I give my time there so they feel like, yeah, he's concerned, right? And then I give my advice as well. Like, I think, oh, you did well, keep it going, stuff like that. And sometimes just, wishing them like, how are you doing? Hope everything's well, reaching out to the parents, how they're doing, how's their confidence levels, have they improved? And they come back to me, oh, now they're part of the student council, now they're doing this, thank you so much. So it's always having that interaction with the client on where they are at and how I can still help them if they need me. So those are some of the ways I invest in my clients.
Which means, and you quoted Monica, because Monica was talking about listening to your clients, all right? From my interpretation, what you said, you will contact a client not necessarily to sell them anything. You will contact a client because they're a person first. Am I judging you correctly?
Yes.
Okay. So that's important because in other words, you're making them feel special. You're making them feel memorable because you're not trying to just reach out because, oh, maybe I can make $1 out of Jeff, right? I better give him a call. Okay. Which you probably could.
You could.
But you're reaching out in the right manner, and you not only do you do what Monica said, listen, but the key is also to remember. That I think is very important as well. Okay, thank you very much, Yogesh. I always appreciate you. Lisa, I saw you briefly there. Are you on camera? Nice to see you, Lisa. Welcome.
I'm driving. Sorry, I can't participate. I'm on a short trip. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How about you just share what you do and how you do it?
Okay. Like I posted the other time, I sell ready-to-wear clothing called Adire. It's Nigerian fabric. Then I do some supplies. I have clients in schools and in offices. I make customized t-shirts, face caps for, and I'm also into real estate. You need to buy a house, a land. I'm able to get that done for you, either through the community or through companies. There are companies that do real estate agency, like estates in bulk. You can get from them, you build according to their prototype, or you build exactly what you want. Basically, that's what I do for now.
Okay. Lisa, could you do us a favor? When you get a chance, could you put a post in our group that, and the post shows some of the photos of the clothes that you create?
Okay.
Would you mind doing that? Because a lot of people here, we are either coaches or, you know, but you're dealing in a completely different area, and I'd love to see what you can come up with.
Okay.
And you never know, you might get some customers.
Yeah, I need international customers, you know. I have people outside just buy in bits. I'm looking for collaboration where I could supply in wholesale, and somebody over there is also like a partner and gets his own profit out of it, because it's better when you're making something out of the business instead of just doing something and not getting anything out of it. So I'm winning, the person is winning, it's a win-win situation.
Okay, good. Because there's something new I've already started with one person, Joshua Stanier. Okay, I'm more than happy to promote you within the group. Do a post about you. Okay, I don't want a post full of links and things. I want something that's personal about you, that people can buy into you as a person as well as your expertise. So if you're interested in that, message me. Okay, send me the information. I'll do the post for you, but tag you as well and put your photo and all that sort of stuff in there. But it's easier for me to promote you than for you to promote you. Does that make sense? Yeah. I want to try this out and see how it goes. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's for everybody. For everybody. I'm giving myself a bit more work to do, but I'm really happy to do that. And if it gets you the opportunity to speak to more people, then I've done my job. Okay. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts about how do you invest in your clients?
You know, Peter, not to deal with that, but when she was talking about photo shoots, it gave me a bad memory. I remember the last photo shoot I was in, they kind of grouped me over there with the livestock, and I ended up in the sale barn.
I was telling you the truth, Karen. Yeah, the only photo shoot I've ever been in is in a football team, right? I mean, we're sitting there in 3 different levels, and I've never been in a photo shoot otherwise. That's a complete new experience for me. So
isn't that interesting?
I do photo shoots, but mostly when I'm celebrating my birthday, that's when I go for photo shoots. Like my birthday is next week, Tuesday. So maybe I'll go for a photo shoot on Monday to have new pictures.
Okay, good. And put them in there, okay? Just, I'd love to see the fabrics. I mean, I just like to see the colors and that sort of stuff, if you don't mind.
Okay, no problem.
Peter.
Yes.
I think another way we can invest, or most of us invest in our clients too, we probably don't think of it as an investment in our clients. We think of it as an investment in ourselves, is for continuous learning. We're always striving to learn something new so that we can up-level ourselves and be a better resource, a better trainer, a better teacher, a better supporter for our clients. So I see that as investing in our clients as well, because a lot of times we do the training, it's so that we can be better, so that we can show up in a better way to bring more value to our clients and customers.
Well said indeed. Okay, without any further ado, I just want to say thank you everybody for joining in for the first one of the year. I'm looking forward to you joining us next week at a topic yet to be decided, but in the meantime, thank you again best wishes for Thailand, and I'll get this recording done as soon as possible.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers for now.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Thank you, Peter.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Peter.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.